Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Hurricanes will begin with less than ideal field position off that poor return. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it. Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better. Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud. Here's the second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play. One of those critical third down plays coming up. The quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they'll set up the offense at the 35. And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of him for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Play fake, he'll look to throw it. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. Rips off a big gain, finally tackled at the 46. I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game. Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. The Canes come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Quarterback still with the football. Got the first down, now looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 2nd down after that completion. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Touchdown, Gators. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And this playoff game is suddenly tied, Kurt, on, of all things, a defensive touchdown.
Boy, you look around the stadium, a bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. And all of a sudden, we got a new game.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the Canes will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Returner is brought down. Gets us started in the next drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Hurricanes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw yet again. The tight end has got it. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The pass rush closing in. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught quickly. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. The Gators will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And this pass is caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Heads up, the offense now operating in the red zone. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. And he will score. Touchdown for the U.
Well, you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Gators looking to run some tempo here.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed, and a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it. The offense has a big play here, but really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so you check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Defense is coming after him. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. It's a nice game. He'll move the football up to the 27. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. Canes line up with a first and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. This air attack is still unstoppable. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
He's going to take his shot from the end zone here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And is intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. It's a quick grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Canes are in the red zone now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They're setting out to try the PAT. With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Returner looking to make a play here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Refusing to be stopped on this play. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 2nd down after that short completion. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to set up a screen pass here. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Gators. This quarterback on fire today. Let's see if this worker can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's looking deep here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Contact as he threw it. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the 1st half of play. Minnows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that 1st half. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. The play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. Big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest. But the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. We can go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a deep completion. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Empty set now, 5 wide. Shotgun formation here on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to throw again. Hit as he released it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Canes come to the line in the hurry out. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Short connection to the tight end here. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 play coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made by the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The Hurricanes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And there's the handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. Strong game by this quarterback. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Grab made by the tight end. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The Canes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Now they get set to kick it away. 28. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Gators offense retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Completion makes it 2nd and short.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw it again. Caught quickly. They'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. See if they can convert the point after.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
This one will be fair caught. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And he'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Tight end makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense. The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this all.
And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Looking to throw it deep. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. The Gators will line up here on first down and goal.
42 Spider. 42
There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Got him. He's sacked. After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Has caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Pass complete. It's second down now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The Canes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. As a design quarterback keeper. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
What a job by this offense. Risky call on fourth down, but they come up with the conversion. And as an offense, you got to feel a lot better after that one. Soon they can think about putting this one away. And a few more runs like this on early downs will help their cause.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.